What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Dragon Age Awakening. Now, last episode, as we came into the Great Hall here, you might have noticed we did have a quest at Sergeant Mavely's. That is likely because the basement construction is finished. We do want to take care of that before we head on out. Of course, we can't leave Vigil's Keep with a giant hole to the Darkspawn underneath. Want to take care of that threat before we head out, especially since we just destroyed a nest of broodmothers. Who knows how many they spawned before we took care of that, so we don't want them to be able to sneak up into the keep. Now for Nathaniel, we'll probably square off some of the stuff. We'll go 36, 46. This 29 is bothering me, so we'll dump that. Make that 12 too. Now it's all even. 2 points left over, which means we are going to go 48 dexterity. Get his archery up to where it needs to be. Now we can buff his health, or we can give him some more defenses. What are we doing for you, Nathaniel? I think I didn't notice his health really being a problem. I'll probably just give him some more nature resistance. Darkspawn spells tend to be nature and base, so we'll certainly help him out. Now, of course, we are going to give him lethality, so that cunning bonus applies to his damage too. And we should be ready to go.
Commander, the men cleared the rubble. You'll have to see what they found for yourself.
Show me.
Here we are. Look at her.
I knew it led to the deep roads. I could smell it.
It looks safe enough to climb down. Find a way to stop the Darkspawn from coming back this way. Good luck.
We're definitely going to make that a priority. Again, we got to secure the home base before we can start expanding out, so let's go to the right.
Always find you, Anders.
Incredibly angry. That's how they find me.
There must be some trick
Right.
Darkspawn corpse, a golden idol of course.
to it, surely.
They began recruiting.
We'll drop a
women.
save before we progress through here. We're not going to save over the codex.
Templars never stop to ask for directions.
You're impossible to talk to.
I do my best.
We have an offer in here, an old book. Codex on the Avvars who lived here. The darkness drove him to madness, but also gave him power. He turned our warriors against us. Kivil saw out the dwarves, and together they bound Ruadan to this place. Ruadan pursued her. She fled into the earth and prayed to Korth to preserve her. He sent deliverance. They called themselves the dwarves, and they protected Kayleigh. Was hoping for a gameplay hint on what to do with this. Key of Korth, we need that for backup in the basement. Now, what can we do here? A small offering of treasure lies here. Add the golden idol to the offering. Quest completed. Okay, so that was the correct offering. I was half expecting these golems to come to life and try and kill us. I suspect if we had gotten that wrong, that might have been what happened. Press on through these deep roads. Now, it's 2 or 3 episodes ago, I believe, but Waldrick did say the best course of action here was going to be to find a single point of all this and then plug it. He said that would be the best bet going forward here to deal with this problem. So we are just looking for a choke point, really, that we can collapse or seal in some way. And that should take care of the Darkspawn problem. It's huge that we found another Lyrium sand deposit. We will need that going forward. Go ahead and take that. See plenty of Darkspawn scattered around here. Trapdoor. Not gonna be a problem for us. Key of Hakan. That's good. We need one more key. I believe there was 4, right? And now we have 3 in total. So we're looking for one more key down here. Send him out of there. Now, OGRE is set AI to aggressive, but he's lacking behind in every encounter we get in. A little concerning, considering he's the tank. You're gonna have to pay attention to that. Micromanage him when necessary. Nothing to loot. Just take this little slip road. It is a cave, so maybe we got some Lyrium sand in here. Already seen a lot of stuff on the walls. Elven runestone there. Gem cluster. Quartz. Diamond and a flawless diamond. And more quartz. Now you did hear Darkspawn assassin, so I assume on our way out we're gonna get jumped here. Yep. Already see them lined up on the doorway actually, so we're gonna take Ogren first through the breach. Warcry first, just to knock him down. I don't want him to cast anything. Now, in the meantime of that, what you are going to do for us, Anders, is you're going to mana clash this little emissary, get him out of there. Actually, did not work. Alright, so instead, let's freeze him. OGRE unfortunately caught a stun, so what we're going to do instead, I'm going to stun him. Down to us to chop that wood. Mass paralysis is the next best thing, of course. Mana Clash might have missed, but the mass paralysis didn't. Much as I hate to give Anders any credit, that did come in quite handy though. Not sure why the Mana Clash didn't hit. It's pretty dead on in terms of accuracy. Maybe because he was up by the wall, just didn't hit him. Let's try and make sure he's in the middle point of the attack next time.
Let's make this quick, shall we? Come on! This is me or do you actually think you have a
Takes
chance?
care of that. Now this point is already collapsed, so they definitely didn't come through the main tunnel. Let's take this slip road. Old bones. Darkspawn longsword. Man, I love the dwarven architecture. Everything in the deep road's just really cool. Ancient vows. I have a warrior statue here. OGRE hit a taunt. Now hit a war cry. That should take care of everything while Anders is casting mass paralysis. Beautiful, he got it off. That should be the end of this encounter very shortly. Beautiful shatter shot. Nathaniel popping the double stun just to make sure.
A little frantic? I can see why.
This warrior statue is acting like I can interact with it, but it's not gonna let me, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not seeing a collision point anywhere on it. It's always hard to know if... We've seen a lot of books have this issue. There it is. Yeah, see, it's hard to know whether it's just not interactable or it's hidden somewhere. We had the one book in Brother Genetivi's office way back in the Origins Let's Play where I had to like zoom in and look at it from a bird's eye view in order to get the codex. Do not trust this bridge. Looks way too rickety for my tastes. I'm gonna let the gang catch up before we progress. Doesn't this place just scream fun? Okay, he's unstunnable. The Dark Thurge. He did manage to hit him with a paralysis. OGRE, you lost aggro, so you're gonna taunt, and you're gonna war cry, debuff him. I'm gonna keep sitting on this back line, chopping that wood. He has another drill. OGRE pops second wind to get his stamina bar back. He got plenty of abilities now. I'm gonna pay a little bit of attention here to our back line. Beautiful mass paralysis. Nathaniel's just slinging arrows down the line. I do want these skeletons to die before it becomes a big issue for our party. Right, OGRE, as much as I appreciate what you're doing though with that back line, I need you to taunt the main bulk of this enemy horde. I'm definitely taking care of this skeleton first. He's way too involved in our squishies right now. That takes care of him, I think. Excuse me, he had 2 HP left. There we go. I'm keeping an eye on OGRE's health bar. The Anders is actually out of mana now, so what we're gonna do, dip into his inventory briefly, and we'll give you Lyrium potions to sip on. You're gonna take that. And there we go. Actually, while we're down here doing this kind of thing, let's give Nathaniel some stamina potions too. Let him pop his archery abilities. He's gonna run away, cheeky little thing. We did get it open though. the laser beam seemed to have blasted open the way for us. Let's just looking at that map briefly. We got corrupted icon. This lead icon, etched with silver, is shaped to represent a twisted perversion of the Avvar warrior ideal. So I imagine if I would have put this on the sacrificial altar, we would have had something else happen. That likely would have woken up the golems. I'll swing back around to that and see if we can put that on it too. See what happens there. I'm sure it'll unleash some kind of demons. Which ordinarily wouldn't be ideal, of course, to do that in the middle of your keep, but I want the XP, so I'll gladly take care of that. Another Darkspawn barricade. Scrolls. Private documents and rune tracings. We do have a good old lock chest here. And finally, we have our final key, so we can head back to that after we're done here. Go turn in all these Avvar Keys at the statues, see what we get for that. You know shit's about to hit the fan when the game saves for you. And indeed, that does look like the shit hitting the fan. Alright, Anders. You know what I want from you here, I'm sure. That seems like good placement. Now that you got the fireball off. See the emissary in the back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, Ogre. I need you to be up here. I need you to rip that taunt. Now I need you to rip that. I need to go get this emissary. Mana Clash is just not working on these guys. Alas, it doesn't matter, he's done. Now we can focus on some of this. Beautiful mass paralysis as always. Takes care of the rabble. I'm gonna let Ogre focus on the ogre while I chop down the minis, and then we should be good to just focus on him, really. He's about to be out of there.
Here we go.
And did we get it? We did. Beautiful. Beautiful way to finish off the encounter. You will not be getting up. I was about to say, I'm still waiting on the shade. And now we gotta find a ghost of that ogre commander. You move back. You're way too close. You're gonna back it up too. You're gonna pop a taunt. I'll let you pop a war cry too. You can get that debuff in. The ghost is stunnable, which is very good for us. Hit him with a cripple. Now we'll hit him with the Punisher. The possessed ogre is tough, but he's having a very bad day right now. Body composition, baby. He's gonna be out of there soon enough. Ogre just face tanking all of this damage for us down here.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Now, can we get the finisher on the possessed ogre? I think not, because he's still stunned.
Commander, the ancestors favor us indeed. This is a dwarven barrier door. Before old Calharol fell, she nearly had it complete. Only the mechanism needs work. If they'd only had a bit more time to finish, Orzammar wouldn't be all alone.
Can you finish what Calharol began?
Won't take me long to fix up the mechanism. Poor sods were nearly done. This is proper dwarven engineering. You stand back now. Should buy us a few years. A decade if we're lucky.
That'll give us time to devise a more permanent solution.
Give me a few moments.
Of course.
Yeah, we won't be cutting out of here just yet. I do want to loot what we just killed, of course, and I also want to head back to that statue, the altar for offering, and I want to see if we can put the corrupt idol on it now, so I'll go ahead and cut this video, and I'll catch you guys back there. We did also just get a key.
Are you ready?
Never mind. Let's get back to the keep.
Of course.
Alright. Now that is going to completely take care of everything we found down there. There's a huge graphical issue on screen right now, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that for you guys. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. Now it's all fixed up. Now that does take care of the Darkspawn horde potential invasion underneath us. We got Lyrium sand for Dworkin.
To visit old Dworkin?
We are indeed. You're in luck. I found some Lyrium sand.
Splendid. Truly splendid. We've enough lyrium sand to keep us busy for a long time. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
That makes me happy. And that is the quest completed for Lyrium sand. What did we get? We got Dworkin's safe explosives. Dworking the Mad's safest explosives requires poison making. When thrown, this bomb explodes with flame, dealing fire damage to all creatures it hits. We will actually go ahead and equip this on our bar. I don't know if we'll ever get the chance or opportunity to use them, but it certainly wouldn't hurt. And I think that'll be it for Dworkin.
Hands are hard at work. You'll have your explosives.
Indeed it is, right. So now that takes care of him, we just need the things for Master Wade, and we need to find some granite somewhere out in the world for Lodric. Now, we just need to head back down into the basement and check out what we can do with all those keys. So let's go on, head in. Alright, now I will cut the video and I'll catch you guys back at the basement entrance we're looking for. Alrighty, here we are. Let's start knocking these keys in. Yeah, the keyhole of Hakan. One unlocked. Now it's interesting, for anybody who's played Inquisition, you will know a lot about Hakan. We for the embodiment of the dragon, actually. In the Avvar DLC to Inquisition. As much as Inquisition's not the greatest Dragon Age game, it does have some interesting DLCs to touch on. I think I'll probably play the entire Dragon Age series on the channel. We do have Veilguard right around the corner, and beyond that, I would like to play at least Dragon Age 2 to give that some shine. I don't think that's the menace everybody gives it credit for being.
This should be easy enough.
I'd be able to get some converts on that. And you see, that's the demon that we saw down in the Deep Roads. It came down here into this crypt. Avvar Lord. He looks quite hefty. He's wearing Dwarven plate too. I recognize that. Alright, Ogren. Already an issue in here. Hit taunt for me. Nah, I'd knock everybody back. And has got off mass paralysis, which is good. We're going to take out the minor enemies first. Get in a situation where we can just gang up on the one boss. Is going to be the best way forward. Everybody can just focus on him once he's alone. He's in a great sword. He is stunnable, so that's going to make him have a very bad day. Hit with a cripple. Hit him with a Punisher. Debuff him best we can. Oh, wait, behind him, honestly, I might just chop him with a bunch of abilities. I don't actually use my abilities that often, so use it where we can, right? Plus, the faster attacks we get on him, the more chance of applying our paralysis rune we have, so.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
He's gonna get down there eventually. Hit him with a riposte. Ogren with the juicy shield bash, putting him on his ass. Hit him down, let him know. And that is going to be the end of whatever demon this is. Quest completed.
Let's get started.
Greater injury kit. Sir Alvard's sword. Wonder if we'll get a codex on Sir Alvard. I would like to know who that is. Wolf treads. We have Venture here, which is a heavy armor, 12 constitution and 12 defense with 3 rune slots. Nothing on him. This statue has a codex for us. And this statue has a codex for us. Now inside the sarcophagus, we have Master Lyrium potion recipe, stamina draw recipe, daisy cutter, a regular axe, a short bow, and scale gloves. Now what did we still had one key. I'm positive we did. Yes, key to the crypt. This ancient bone key unlocks the Vigil's crypt. I believe we're in the Vigil crypt, right? It says Vigil's key basement. So what do we do with that key? Unless that key is down for this. Perhaps this is locked, but I was a rogue, so I picked it. Yes, Cryptor. It's likely for this. In case you're not playing a rogue and you can't pick that, that key likely is to let you down here just in case. Because everywhere else, this is an immediate fast travel into the deep roads, and there's nowhere else to go down here, so likely that's all there was to that. The Paragon Flame Rune is the best kind. We'll have to try and grab some of these at some point if we find out where we can get them from, and I guess we'll just investigate rune crafting. It is unfortunate that it doesn't give me flat stats. I wish games would just tell you more. Like, oftentimes you'll look at something, right, and it'll say, improves backstabs, but it doesn't tell you how much. So it's hard to make educated decisions sometimes. Like, does it improve it by 5%? If it's only 2%, maybe I won't be interested and I'll switch the armor piece out for something else. But if it's like 10%, then you want a 10% boost. But a 5 or a 2.5, is it that important? I wish games were more forthcoming with your statistics like that. I am going to check one little thing and clean our inventory
You
up.
need anything?
I would like to see your shop.
Oh, of course.
Thank you very much. Now, do you have anything that I can put on Sigrun's feet? Because I'm tired of her walking around with the grippers out. We actually did just get a bunch of stuff we can give her, actually, so it doesn't matter. My mistake. I just realized we actually just got boots she can equip. And there we go. Now she's fully clothed. Very good. Trickster's tunic is vastly superior to the Felon's coat, at least statistically. 9 defense, 1 armor, plus 4 armor, 1 stamina. Nah, it doesn't cut the cake when you look at the buffs, though. The Felon's coat is way better with all the buffs on top of it. Alright, so next episode we'll head to Amaranthine, but for now, that is going to be a wrap for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, as always, there is a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Dragon Age Awakening. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.